So before we begin, there's still a giveaway of this SSG parallax going on, and to enter just follow the steps in the pinned comment. And now onto the video. So you have decided to invest into Csgo cases, but you don't know which case to invest in. And today I'm going to be showing you some tips and tricks on just how to choose the case you want to invest in and make some profit. But just a quick disclaimer before we get into this, you shouldn't take any of these tips as full 100% financial advice, since I'm not your financial advisor, and you should always do more of your own research before actually investing into cases, or anything like that. So the first tip I would advise you to do is to not invest into actively dropping cases. When it comes to Csgo cases, there are 3 drop pools that you should be aware of. The first one is the active drop pool, and it includes the 5 most recently added Csgo cases. And you're most likely to get one of these as your active weekly drop. The next is the rare drop pool, and it includes all the cases that have been in the active drop pool but have been moved since other cases have been added. When compared to the actively dropped cases, they are pretty rare, but they can still be dropped. And the last drop pool is the discontinued drop pool. This one consists of only the 3 most recent operation cases and some cases from 2014 and 2013. And these cases can never be dropped again. So why is investing into the actively dropping cases not a good idea? Well, for a start, the supply is constantly growing and the prices are only going down in value. And that trend tends to keep happening until the case is actually removed from the active drop pool. So investing into a particular case that is still dropping is not a good idea, because the price of that case is gonna keep dropping until it eventually gets removed from the active drop pool. However, there is an exception sometimes, and that is the current oldest case in the active drop pool, since it will probably get moved to the rare one first. But I will advise you to be careful, because you never know when the move is going to happen. But moving on, before investing into a case, I would suggest that you look out for the demand of the case. I have left a link in the description to a site that shows how many cases are opened each month. And here, if we zoom in, we can see, for example, that a significant number more of Prisma cases are open than the Spectrum case. This means that the Prisma case probably has more desirable skins than the Spectrum case, and thus is more opened on a monthly basis. Another good rule of thumb is to not invest into cases that have low amounts of cases opened, and that is simply because of the fact that probably no one wants the skins inside of the case. Also, one more factor that we're going to be taking a look at is the ROI, or the return on investment. So I'll leave another link in the description that you can take a look at, but it basically shows you how much you should be earning back when opening a big amount of these cases. On the site, you can sort by return on investment, and if the case has a good return on investment, it's probably a good case to invest in. However, when talking about return on investment, you should also consider the items in the case and ask yourself whether people actually buy and use these skins. Because if a case has cheap, undesirable classifieds and covers, it's probably not going to get opened as much, and thus the skins will be cheaper. Although this sometimes doesn't apply, and that is if the case has desirable knife or glove finishes, as well as desirable types of knives. So be sure to look out for that possibility too. And finally, I'm gonna give you a tip on how to diversify your investments and how long you should wait to actually sell the investments. You know how the old saying goes, don't put all your eggs in one basket, and this actually applies to Csgo investing as well. Always invest into more than one case, since you never know when one might go down in price and you lose all your money. Also, try to invest into cheaper cases, since getting more units will most likely increase your profits, since it's easier for very cheap cases to skyrocket in value. Be patient when investing, because cases are not a short-term investment most of the time. And that is gonna do it for this investment guide. If you learned something new, please leave a like and subscribe. Other than that, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.